everybody, I'm just going to demonstrate one of the projects that I've been working on. We're going to be doing a card workshop along with some of the scrapbook workshops at MadCAP this spring. And I thought I had hit record, but I didn't. So I already did the first two steps, which was to adhere these two pieces of paper to the front of the card. And I did leave them a little bit long, and that is because that way I can trim them off to be precisely the right size for the card. And this is a trick that I learned from watching Christina Werner's videos. She is a designer and also a garden girl with twopeasinAbucket.com. And she has a line of digital cutting patterns and digital scrapbooking brushes for card makers. And actually, I have to say, I sound like a huge scary fan, creepy fan here, but she is the person who kind of inspired me to make more cards. So, you know, it's sort of important to credit your inspiration sources. So thanks, Christina. Never met you, but you seem nice and you have great ideas. Okay, so this is the kind of base of my card, and I'm just going to add a little ribbon here across the circles. The circles are from Chloe's Closet, which is a line that they have at Michael's. It's a Making Memories line. And the polka dotted paper here is from a Making Memories pattern paper pack that I got at Archivers as like a gift with purchase. And I can't remember the line, but it was a while ago. I'm not sure if it's still available. And then the little birds are from the Green Stack, which is one of the new Die Cuts with a View stacks that I really like. And this is the matte stack. So it's smaller, and then the patterns are scaled down, so they're perfect for cards. So that's nice. And the ribbon is from KI Memories pack. That is a little bit older, and I can't remember which one it's from. Alright, so the card base is set. I'm eventually going to add these little woodland creatures and buttons down there, and then I'm going to stamp the sentiment on white and put it up there. And, okay, I'm using these stamps that are from, I can't remember where they're from, Inkadoo, I think. And then I'll be using this ink that I really like for clear stamps. That is the Autumn Leaves clear stamp ink. And I got this one at Archivers in the $1.99 bin. And I'm going to be using brown and green to kind of go with my card. And let's see. I wanted to know if this would fit inside this circle. And it kind of does. Alright, so I'll be using that little circle. Here's another tip I learned from Christina Werner with clear stamps. If you set them down and then use your block to pick them up, they won't become distorted or anything. And I'm going to use this lighter color for the frame, and then I'll go over with a darker color for the sentiment. And one of the reasons I like these inks is a very reason that people have had criticisms of them. They're kind of light colored. But I really like that because it makes it a little easier to layer them. I'm just grabbing a baby wipe to clean off my stamp. Makes them easier to layer them, and they don't interfere with each other. So let's clean that stamp off and put it back. And then I'm going to put this little hello kind of right over the little frame. And I'm going to do that in this brown, which is a really kind of a light colored brown, which you'll see when I stamp it here. But the coverage is clean. It gives a nice clean impression. And this is my other favorite ink, the Archival Ink Jet Black. Really crisp impressions. I really like that. Okay, so now that I have my sentiments, I always find it easier to cut around the little guys when I'm working with a smaller piece of paper. And I'm just kind of cutting around the outside of this little scallop edge. I've really been enjoying scallops lately. So I've been reusing my scallop scissors and the threading water border punch from Fiskars has been getting a lot of work. Margie was over here last night and we made some scrapbook pages from our Disney tour to Florida. That was really fun. So I'll show off that book in a later video just so that you guys can see, and we're going to have another one of those workshops so that folks can do scrapbooks from Wonka. So there's some great photos from Willy Wonka on Shutterfly. Alright, so I'm going to use some glue dots to attach these, and I don't like to keep mine in their package, and it used to bother me when the tail would flip all over the place. So I discovered if I just tie a little ribbon around it, it looks cute, and it keeps track of everything. So I'm just going to put a couple of glue dots on these little elements. And you'll notice that I have things in threes. I really like to put things in groups of 3. Something about that number just is a comfortable fit. Okay, and then for the sentiment, I'm actually not quite as prepared for this part as I should be because I wanted some pop dots to put that up. And I'm just going to use some dimensional adhesive here. And get that kind of up and off the corner a little bit there. So there you have it. Just a little hello, friendly greeting, very springy with our little spring animals and birds and little frogs. I haven't seen any frogs yet this year though. So there it is. And there's a little envelope that comes with this. This is the one of the card sets from just that you get in the craft aisle at Michael's, but it's got the nice coordinating envelope and it's a really smooth craft color. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope I see some of you at our MadCAP scrapbook and card making workshops. Thanks!